Gentlemen, boys and girls, greetings, fellow children of time and space. This is your host, Mario Shadow, and I can't believe I just did what I did. So, today I felt a little bit different. Today, I felt a little weird. So, I was like, you know what? I want to experiment with another character that I've personally wanted to play for a while. And I decided to hop into the Resource Rumble game mode again to try and practice this character out because I wasn't going to just say go into ranked and play him, God forbid. So I wanted to play Doctor Strange. And this has got to be the most awkward win I've ever gotten because, as you can see, I ended up joining a match that was already in play. And the funny thing is, the team I was on, they were losing. They were losing pretty badly. Now, the funny thing about this match is that both teams were pretty much unbalanced. They only had one tank and one healer on the enemy team, which I found out. And my team was mostly a bunch of DPS. And DPS aside from the Cloak and Dagger. So shout outs to the Cloak and Dagger for being an absolute god with the heals, because by the time I joined this match, I was like already writing it off as, oh great, the devs shitty matchmaking has put me into a losing match. Time for me to get another losing match and then lose this match, try to queue up for another match and it be another damn bot lobby because that's all they love putting me in. But when I joined this match, not only was I the only tank on our team, I absolutely steamrolled the other tank on the enemy team and absolutely outshined them. Like, I only joined for literally a few minutes, and yet in the end, I somehow had more tank damage blocked than the actual tank that's been there since the start of the match. How? How did I do that? And this was my first ever match with Doctor Strange. That got me super happy, by the way, considering that all I did was practice Strange at least once or twice in the Practice versus AI mode, and found out that, wow, he is very simple. He is a very simple character. I thought Strange was way harder. In fact, I think the most difficult part about his kit is definitely the Portal game that he got. But other than that, I only spent a few seconds in Practice versus AI. Played at least a couple of matches, and I was doing okay in there. I hop into an actual match against actual people, and with my help and the Cloak and Dagger being on point with her heals, we came from come from behind from a loss with a come from behind victory. I'm like, how do I do this? So yeah, I'm going to show this match, and you're just going to see all of the monotony that's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit before I join because, again, like I said, I joined in this match on the verge of my team losing. So I just want to see what ends up happening over the course of this video. So without further ado, let's get started right away today's adventure and see what's in store for us. Hello, Z! Okay, let's see here. My team's the one on the bottom. So let's see here. We have Blade, we have Scarlet Witch. There was going to be a Thor, but he got off of Thor. Then two other players locked in, Psylocke and Phoenix. Then he locked in Iron Man, and I was like, yeah, no, this isn't going to work. This is definitely not going to work. As for the other team, they basically did something similar where they had Blade, Blade, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Winter Soldier, and Jeff, but they had one tank, which is where I was like, they have an advantage just because they have Emma Frost on their team. With Emma Frost, she can soak up all the damage that the other team is doing to them. So this is going to be an absolute nightmare for them.
Unexpected.
She says she likes the way you sparkle. and I can see why.
The battle starts in 5.
Let's focus on
2,
the Psylocke.
1. Ready to catch
Psylocke, because our Psylocke was doing pretty well. Oh, and down goes the Psylocke immediately by Moon Knight. Moon Knight, my goodness, he does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Farewell. You're mine.
But from the looks of it, the other team ended up collecting the point, which was not good. Off to a rocky start already.
Keep your curses to yourself, Moon Knight. That's better. What is this out of sight?
Heads up. The other team is ready to rumble.
A little help, please.
And when Squirrel Girl in the back just pelting people with acorns, it's like, what do you do here? What do they even do? Now, the Invisible Woman has switched to Cloak and Dagger, and I feel like they stayed on Cloak and Dagger for the duration of the match. Because they were on Cloak and Dagger by the time I had joined. Already, our Iron Man has disconnected. Already. I'm not good. But here comes me. Me joining. Joining the minute he disconnected, and their blade died. And here I am, joining with them at a 210-point lead. They had already claimed the second point by the time I had loaded in. I was going ahead and portal in just in case. Anybody had already despawned. And despawned.
The Moon
Despawn. Now this just pissed me off. I was like, I am not in the stupid Jeffel. How on earth did I get caught by that when I wasn't even in it? I was like, really? I spawned into a match where my team is losing only for me to die immediately by the stupid Jeff.
You've got competition. Clear the enemies to extract more resources. Great job. You're loading up on resources.
I am strengthened for battle. Enemy in front of us.
Now me, the way I'm playing, I'm kind of playing strange like I would with the thing where I'm trying to pressure people from I'm playing him kind of like I play Blade, where I'm pressuring people from a distance, but I'm also making sure I stay light on my feet, just in case someone tried to pressure me. I was able to get the Blade killed, which was the start of our comeback, because now it was a matter of them actually collecting this point again. I heard the Squirrel Girl. I really wanted to kill her, but it was like there was nothing I could do about that.
Armed and dangerous!
When I heard the Winter Soldier use his ulti, I was like, yeah, take a step back, take a step back.
Loading up on resources.
Again!
and back around. And
Again!
unfortunately, I think around this time my entire team was dead, so there was really nothing I could do to pressure this point.
Mortal pain is no
Point. But
match for the
unfortunately, at this
Sorcerer
time, I was like,
Supreme.
yeah, we're not going to collect this point. Somehow we stalled it at one point, but even so, it was like, that's just one measly point. They have 322 points ahead of us. All they needed to do was collect the final point even one damn time, and we would lose this. But somehow,
Fantastic! The rumble phase is about to begin.
but in the end, it ended up clearing out. In comes Blade. Blade, me and the Torches here. Now, I unfortunately had an itchy trigger finger on that. I really wanted to catch him off guard with that, but unfortunately, the Human Torch ended up killing Blade before I could, so that was a bit of a waste.
They're ahead of
Also,
us.
can I just say,
medicine.
for me wanting to get into playing Doctor Strange a little more, I am so glad that this skin came out because for the longest time I've been trying to find a skin that I personally would like for Strange, and this is exactly it. I absolutely like this skin.
The other team is extracting those resources.
Now, as you saw before, I was basically dancing around their thing, making sure that while he has to kind of be precise with his aim a bit to actually hit you, I was like, yeah, I'm going to just keep dancing around you, using my projectile, hitting you with my whip and putting up my shield, and on the off chance you do hit me, and sooner or later, you are the only one that's going to die for this. Now this was just unfortunate. I ended up accidentally pressing the portal button. I was like, oh no, not like this.
The mystic arts won't fail me again.
Oh, you've almost clinched the win.
You know, side topic. I really do hate how the POV from this match is more on the enemy team instead of on my team, because it's like the POV is for me. It's my match. So why is it that the enemy team is the blue team and not the orange team?
The moon haunts you!
The other team is extracting more resources.
Now again, that was just unfortunate.
You're loading
Unfortunate. I think the Winter Soldier was able to get behind my shield, and that's how he was able to hit me.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Uh-oh. The other team is extracting those resources.
Now here is where things got really ridiculous. I honestly thought we were going to lose that match, but somehow my team ended up recollecting the point while I was back at the spawn. I put up my shield to block the Squirrel Stampede, but learning immediately that that really does nothing to Squirrel Stampede.
It says Moon Knight written all over it in hieroglyphics. Let Moon Knight protect his arms if he dares.
A disappearance.
Another arc.
Luckily that did not hit me, because if that did, we probably would have lost.
Good medicine.
Good news. You've stockpiled half the resources you need to win.
This eternal darkness must be consumed by chaos and bathed in endless fire.
A thousand gods! I got what you need. Good medicine.
And it's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow, even in impossible odds, we were able to turn that entire match around and give a victory for the ones that were here the longest. I was like, how? How did I do this? How? In the end, I walked away with 10 kills, 4 deaths, 1 assist, and 4 final hits. Which means out of the 10 kills I got 4. I actually killed 4 people. But I had 16,721 damage blocked and 31% accuracy, which means in comparison to the other tank on the other team, I ended up doing better than them. I even had more kills than them, which is wild to imagine. It's like, I think what really helped out in the long run was when I used my my Eye of Agamotto, my Psylocke was able to get 3 kills off of it, which was really nice. So that was a very strange match, pun intended. But yeah, I had fun. I had fun with this. I think Strange is definitely going to be a character I'm going to try and invest some more time into because I do want to branch out to other characters in the 3 tiers of classes. Like my main I got the Thing in Lord rank already, and I do like playing the Thing, but I want to play other tanks as well. Just to have options. And since I have a melee tank, may as well get me a shield tank. A melee tank, I may as well get me a shield tank. So Doctor Strange is more than likely going to be the shield tank that I pick. And yeah, Strange is fun. He's really fun. Surprisingly. But I can easily tell you that he is definitely by far the weakest tank in the game, because if I had to be quite blunt, the weakest part of his kit is definitely his shield, because unlike Magneto's shield and Hulk's Gamma shield, it's like, yeah, that shield can be abused, can be punished, not abused. It can be punished very easily. And I should know. I'm a Rocket Raccoon main, and I know when Doctor Strange has a shield up, he really can't do anything else outside of it. So all you have to do is shoot down his shield, and he's without a shield for at least a couple of seconds. And if he tries putting it up again, unless you're actually actively paying attention to it, it doesn't regenerate. Not unlike Captain America's shield, where he could constantly put it up, and it does almost does nothing to it. So yeah, Strange is fun. I am definitely going to put more time into him. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and as always, your host of my shadow saying along Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!